welcome. Welcome to Love and Yoga. Welcome to 30 minutes of chair yoga today. Go ahead and grab your chair and your mat if you have one. If you don't have one, no big deal. Just grab your chair. Make sure that you're not slipping and sliding around. So make sure it's in a good spot for you. And then when you're ready, just have a seat. Get comfortable in your chair. Lean back, hands in your lap, and close the eyes. Just start to come into your body. Start to notice what's happening. Checking in with the thoughts in the mind. Checking in with the body. Checking to see where you're holding on to tension. Checking in with your breathing. Noticing if it's shallow or choppy. And together, let's go ahead and take a couple of cleansing breaths now. So deep breath in through the nose. And open the mouth to exhale it out. Again, in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Good. Sealing the lips and just breathing in and out through the nose. Start to deepen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. Go ahead and set an intention for your practice today. Whatever it is that brought you to your chair, whatever it is that you might be working on or wanting to really focus on today, if I may offer an intention, I think it would just be to make the best of what you have, what you're working with today. On your next inhale, start to blink the eyes open. And we'll sit up nice and tall in our chair. So come away from the back of the chair. Maybe scoot forward a little bit. And bring the ankles underneath the knees. Toes stay pointing forward. You can bring your hands, your fists in between the knees. Really grounding down through the sitting bones and sitting tall through the crown of the head. And we'll take another deep breath here. And on your exhale, we'll drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Good. Inhale to center and exhale over to the other side. Find that good stretch from the ear to the shoulder. Now on your inhale, coming to center. On your exhale, just turning to look towards your right. A breath here, and then dropping the chin down towards the shoulder, feeling a different stretch here. Good. Inhale up and back to center. Exhale over to the left. Breathing in and exhale, dropping the chin down towards the shoulder and feeling a different stretch. Good. Inhale inhale, come on up and turn your head back to center. Let's inhale and sweep the arms up. Good. Interlace the fingers up top and open the palms to the back of the head, dropping the chin down, dropping the elbows forward. You don't need to pull or crank your neck here. We just want to use the extra weight of the arms to help the stretch. Finding that good stretch in the back of the neck and the shoulders and the upper back, letting go of any tension that you're feeling, any weight that you're carrying here, let it go, breathing into it. Exhale, softening. And then on your inhale, come on up, open the elbows wide. All right, pulling your belly button in towards the spine a little bit, dropping the weight of your head into the hands and lifting up through the heart. So it's an upper back bend here. Good. Inhale, come to center and reach both hands up. So palms face each other here. Relax the shoulders down. Bring the biceps back by the ears a little bit. If your shoulders are really tight, maybe it's going to look a little bit more like this. Okay, whatever works for you. So remembering that intention, doing the best that you can with what you have today. All right, so right hand to the chair, lifting through the left fingertips and exhaling over to the side, breathing into the side body. Okay, so we wake up with a different body every day, so it might feel a little bit different each day. We work with whatever we woke up with today, okay? Not judging it, just accepting and doing what we can. Inhale, come on up. Good. Exhale, bring the left hand down and inhale, reaching the right fingertips high and exhaling over to the other side. And that might translate to some other things, especially right now. So for me, maybe today I'm thinking about the fires out there and all the smoke, and so we can't even hang out outside and we're inside all day. We're working with that and making the best of that we can. So maybe have baked a couple loaves of bread this weekend. On your exhale, bending at the elbows and lifting the heart up. Upper back bend again. And inhale, reach up. Good. Palms together. Exhale them to heart center. Awesome. Let's just do a little mini sun salutation here, connecting our breath with our movement. So inhale, reach the arms up. On the exhale, bend at the elbows and cactus the arms, reaching the heart up. Inhaling up. Exhale to heart center. One more just like that. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhaling up. And exhale to heart center. Great. Let's inhale the arms up again. Find a little bit of length in the spine. So really reaching, and then we'll twist to the right. So take the right hand to the side of the chair or the back of the chair, and your left hand comes to the outside of that right thigh. Sit up nice and tall on your inhale and twist on the exhale, maybe looking over the shoulder, breathing nice and even. So every inhale you want to find more space, and every exhale maybe you twist a little bit deeper. Good. Inhale to center, reach the arms up, and exhale, twisting to your left now. Same thing here, finding space, really growing tall with every inhale, and pulling the belly button in, twisting a little bit deeper with each exhale. Maybe looking over the shoulder. Good. Inhale, come on back to center. And just bring your hands to the knees. We're going to go to some cat-cow stretching from here. So inhale, reach the heart forward, bring the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together here. Lift the chin up, look up. And on your exhale, we're going to push away now. Push away from the knees, round the spine, chin to the chest, hollow out the belly so the shoulder heads come forward. The shoulder blades are separating. Big stretch. On your inhale, come forward again. Bring the shoulders back, lift the heart. And exhale, push away and round the spine. Good. Maybe a couple more of these on your own. Just move at your own pace. Add any movement that feels good to you. Just kind of waking up the spine. And let's come back to center whenever you're ready. All right. So we're going to add on to our sun salutation, but first let's take the feet just a little bit wider than hip distance. Okay, making sure you're sitting at the edge of your seat here, and we'll inhale, sweep the arms up. Good. Cactus on the exhale. Reach the heart up. Inhale up, and exhale to heart center. Good. Hands to the knees, pull the belly button in and reach the heart forward. Good. And then coming into a forward fold. You can keep your hands on the knees or maybe the forearms on the thighs. Maybe the hands come down to the ankles. Just let the head go. Good. Bring your hands to the knees. Keep your chin to the chest. Pull the belly button in and start to roll the spine up nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Take your time. The chin comes up last. When we get to the top, we're going to inhale, shoulders up, and exhale, roll them back and down. Let's do that 2 more times. Shoulders up, exhale, back and down, and 1 more. Inhale, and exhale it back and down. Good. Let's take the right hand to the right shoulder and just draw some circles with the elbow, getting into this shoulder joint. Good. Keep breathing nice and even through the nose. And then we'll slow it down, go in the opposite direction. Just notice how that shoulder is feeling today. Good. Go ahead and release that hand. Let's take left hand to left shoulder. Same thing on this side. Your circles can be small or big. It really just depends on how that shoulder's feeling. You might notice a difference between the left side and the right side, and that's okay. Slow it down. Let's go in the opposite direction. Any clicking? Was that just me? Good. Go ahead and release that hand. Awesome. Let's take it all the way down to the feet. So let's take the right heel forward, flex the toes towards you, and then point. Flex and point, and then make some circles in the ankle, and then take that in the opposite direction. Good. Go ahead and set the heel down. Keep the toes flexed towards you, and then turn to face your toes. Pull the belly button in towards the spine, and just start to reach forward with the heart. If you need to bend the knee, it's okay to bend the knee if the hamstring is really tight. Just come forward with the heart as much as you can, a flat back as much as you can. And then whenever you've reached your edge, wherever that is, you can drop the head down. So if you want to slide the hand down towards the shin or the ankle or the toes, go ahead. Whenever you reach that sweet spot, that good stretch in the hamstring, then you just relax and breathe into it. Good. Inhale, slowly sliding that hand up. We're going to grab the back of the thigh and lift the knee up. Really squeeze the knee in towards you. Sit up nice and tall. Good. And then maybe we can grab the ankle and bring it across to the opposite thigh. If that's not working for you today, you can just cross at the ankles and bring that knee away from you. So wherever you are, if you're here, flex the toes. Sit up nice and tall. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. and then reach the heart forward. Same thing goes if you're crossed at the ankles. Just coming into a little bit of a forward fold. You can stay right here where you feel that stretch, hopefully in the outer hip, but maybe noticing if you feel it anywhere else. If you want to let the head go, go ahead and just start to breathe into the back side of the body. Feel the rib cage expanding, the side body. Just breathe nice and even still. Use your exhales to let go of the tension that you're feeling. Good. On your inhale, slowly make your way up, and let's release and shake that out, and we'll do the other side. So taking the left heel forward, flexing the toes, and then point, flex and point, and then make circles in the ankle. And take that in the opposite direction. Good. Okay, set the heel down. Keep the toes flexed towards you and turn to face your toes, pulling the belly button in towards the spine. Hinge at the hips. So when I say that, it's not like leading here with the shoulders and rounding. We're hinging right here, reaching the heart forward. Good. And then if you need to keep the knee bent, that's totally okay. Just let go here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. On your inhale, slowly make your way back up, and then grab the back of the thigh and bring the knee up and in. Okay, reach the heart forward, sit up tall, and then if you can, same thing, either bringing it across here to the thigh or to the opposite ankle. Flexing the toes if you're here just to protect that knee. Sitting up tall, pushing the knee away from you, and then hinge at the hips. Reach the heart forward. So it could be the slightest amount. You come forward and say, okay, that's enough. Okay, or maybe you can come down a little bit more. Whatever it is for you, and then let the head go. And then just breathe into this shape. Just breathe into the back side of the body. Letting go of tension in the shoulders, in the upper back, the middle back, the low back, the hips. Keep breathing. Maybe your exhale takes you down a little bit lower. Good. Inhale, slowly make your way back up. And then release that leg and shake it out if you need to. All right, let's take the ankles right underneath the knees. Pull the belly button in towards the spine, hands on the knees. We're going to reach the heart forward. Put all the weight into the heels and just come up to standing. All right, we're just going to come around to the back of the chair. I'm going to turn my chair around. So if you're using a mat, the length of it is sort of behind you. The chair is at the top of the mat. Coming into mountain pose, feet about hip distance apart. Rock back and forth and side to side a little bit. Just find the four corners of your feet, all right? And then really ground down nice and strong. The knees draw up, the inner thighs hug in, the pubic bone forward while the belly button goes back towards the spine. Right, so arms by the sides, palms forward. If you need to hold the chair at any time, that's what the chair is for, okay? If you're okay here, standing tall through the crown of the head, close the eyes. We'll take a deep breath in. And open the mouth and exhale it out. Good. Blink the eyes open. All right, let's sweep the arms up on the inhale. And then cactus on the exhale. Elbows back and down, reaching the heart up. Inhale up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Hands to the chair. We're going to walk the feet back for a modified downward facing dog. So feet stay hip distance apart or even wider. Good. And then go ahead and bend the knees a lot. And then send the hips way, way back, away from the chair. And then you can start to just sort of pedal out the legs, bending one knee and then the other. Good. Find some stillness when you're ready. Keep as much bend in the knees as you need to, or if you want to stretch the hamstrings a little bit more, you can straighten the legs. Let the head be heavy. Good, and bend the knees a lot. Look forward and slowly walk the feet all the way back up. All right, we're going to turn the chair around so that the seat is facing us, and then we're going to go through a full sun salutation here. So come back to your mountain pose, feet hip distance apart, hands by the sides. Good, and then we're inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale up. Exhale to heart center. Bend the knees. Take the hands down to the chair. Good, you can pause here for a moment and then see maybe if you can bring the forearms down for a modified forward fold or Uttanasana. Here you can start to work on straightening the legs if you'd like. Let the crown of the head reach down. On your inhale, lift up just halfway. Reach through the crown of the head to lengthen the spine, and then exhale, hinge at the hips and fold a little bit more. Good. Now sliding the hands towards the edge of the seat, fingers wide. Okay, you can stay here, or some of you might want to hold the outsides of the chair. It's up to you. And then just start to walk the feet back to a downward facing dog. So feet hip distance apart. Keep a bend in the knees. Send the hips back. Let the head be heavy. And if you'd like to straighten the legs a little bit more, you can work on that. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. Notice where you're feeling the stretch the most here. This is really a full body stretch, so just notice all those places. Good. One more breath here. On your next inhale, you're going to come to the tippy toes and rock forward, bringing the shoulders over the wrists, coming into a modified plank. All right, so find a nice straight line from the crown of the head back through the heels. Pull the belly button in towards the spine, and make sure you're pushing away from the chair and not dumping into the shoulders. Keep the heart reaching forward, look forward. Good, you can stay right here or give a little bend in the elbows. Keep the elbows by the sides. Inhale up. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Good. Send the hips back again for a downward facing dog. Make any adjustments that you need. Shake the head yes and no to make sure that neck stays loose. Good, bend the knees a lot. Look forward and walk the feet all the way back up. Keep the big bend in the knees. And keep your chin to the chest. We're going to slowly bring ourselves up. Good. Bring your chin up. And inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale them to heart center. Good, we're going to stretch out the wrists a little bit. So I'm just going to face you here. So bring the hands out straight in front of you, and then rolling over the thumbs to the backs of the hands. Good, now bring the fingertips towards you and press into the backs of the hands. And roll it out. Good, palms together, over the thumbs to the backs of the hands, fingers towards you, pressing into the backs of the hands. Find a little stretch in the wrists. One more time. Good, hands to heart center, and let's turn the chair around again. Good, so just One more stretch before we're done here. We're going to go to a crescent lunge using the chair. You're going to hold on to the chair. Okay, ground down through the right foot and just step back with the left foot. Big step back. Land on the ball of that back foot. And then you can heel toe the right foot over a little bit. As you bend into both knees, I want you to notice the front knee. See how mine's coming way over the ankle? Tippy toe that foot forward and make sure that the knee stays over the ankle, okay? So bending into both knees so that the tailbone is reaching down, not this big sway, tailbone reaching down, good. And notice any stretch you might feel here in the left hip flexor. Okay, so left hip flexor, left hip pushing forward, right hip pulling back. Shoulders over hips. Maybe you can start to straighten the back leg a little bit if that feels okay. And then if we want to play with balance a little bit, we can take one hand to heart center and maybe the other. Breathing nice and even. Good, sink down just a little bit lower. Good. If it feels okay, take the hands up. Smile. Good. Take the hands down to the chair. Look at your front toes and bring the back foot forward. And let's do the other side. So ground down through the left foot. Step back with the right. Big step back. Landing on the ball of the foot. You can heel toe the left foot over towards the edge a little bit. Bend into both knees. Make sure the left ankle is right underneath that left knee. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. Tailbone's reaching down. Breathe. Right hip pulling forward, left hip pulling back, just to even out the hips. And maybe start to straighten that back leg just a little bit. And then maybe taking one hand to heart center, maybe the other. Just breathe, relax the shoulders, relax the toes if you are gripping the floor. Maybe you can take the hands up, sink down a little bit lower. Awesome. Let's take the hands back to heart center and then to the chair. Look forward and step forward and shake it out. Awesome. Okay, let's turn the chair, I'm turning the chair. Let's come around and have a seat. Okay, go ahead and slowly lower down. And we're done for today. So Shavasana translates to corpse pose. So if you want to lay down, go ahead and lay down. Otherwise, just stay in your seat. Okay, same thing. Same thing's going to happen here. So go ahead and close the eyes. Just checking in with the body one more time. Checking in with the thoughts of the mind. Checking in with our breath. Letting go of all of the could'ves, the would'ves, the should'ves. Letting go of expectations, judgments. And just making space for love and acceptance for ourselves, for those around us. Noticing the forehead and letting it just relax. Notice the space between the eyebrows and let it soften. Notice the corners of the eyes and let them fall towards the floor. Notice the air coming in and out of the nostrils. Relax the jaw. Soften the muscles in the throat and the neck. Relax the shoulders, the arms, the elbows, the wrists, and all 10 fingers. And coming back to heart center, filling your lungs, filling with air, expanding the rib cage. Feel the rise and fall of the belly with every inhale and every exhale. Relax the hips, relax the thighs, the knees, the shins, the ankles, all 10 toes. Continue breathing in and out through the nose, observing any thoughts that come in but not attaching to any thought. Instead, when you notice that, see if you can remind yourself to come back to your breath, and we'll sit in silent meditation now for just a few more breaths. Okay, slowly coming back, wiggling your fingers and your toes, stretching your arms overhead. Give yourself a big stretch, and then bringing your hands into your lap. And taking a moment to thank yourself for doing yourself a good favor today, treating your mind, your body, your spirit. Thinking of the top 3 things that you have to be grateful for right now. Okay, and then sitting up nice and tall with your hands in your lap or on your knees. Keep the eyes closed. Together we're going to take one more deep breath in through the nose, holding it at the top, and then opening the mouth to slowly let it go. Bring your hands to heart center and bow your head, connecting your head to your heart. Bring your head back up. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.